Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian and thank you so much for joining me today. Let's play some more Vittoria 2 as Italy. So we just got done with a war with France. We had to help out Germany and some stuff. So France got demolished. So now we're gonna attack Austria, but we have a few years. My population kind of doesn't want any war. So I have to wait for a little bit. That's alright though. Slovene, South Italian infantry. Is there regular infantry, huh? Guards. Small arms. Mobile artillery. I'm trying to see how to best design my armies. I have a lot of armor and a lot of infantry, not much else. I don't really think there's much else I can do, to be fair. Austria has no allies. They only are allied with Montenegro and Slovenia, so obviously they are both unimportant. We're building up some cruisers, and I kind of want to get like even more, but we'll see. I have a massive fleet. It is a grand navy. Literacy is really good. 99.3% of my population is literate. That's incredible numbers. That's better than like the United States today. Probably. Let's go ahead and merge up these two stacks. How long does this modifier last? No more war. People are tired of war. It'll be difficult to get their enthusiasm for another anytime soon. So in the meantime, our ability to wage war will be very limited. Note, this means you have very few CBs that you can begin a war with while this modifier lasts. So technically, I can actually launch this conflict. I don't really have to wait, per se. It's just that our war exhaustion doesn't go down very quickly. I can come over here to this screen and it'll show us how our war exhaustion... What is this here? The trustee system. Huh. Pop militancy. This is for 10 years. I actually don't think that's the right way to go. Don't want to do that against prisoners. War exhaustion. Peace. Organization or gain rate. Holy shit, a whopping 17.5%. Tax efficiency, prestige, SSP, like acquisition speed. Let's go ahead and mobilize. And we will invade. I don't think I have to wait for anything. Austria is considerably weaker than I am, so I think we'll be fine. And then we'll go for some army tech. Maybe we can research everything before the end of the game. That'd be nice. I don't think there's much stopping us at this point. Look at my inventory. We can mobilize a lot of people. This is a map mode that people usually do not use, the recruitment map mode. This map mode will show you about your mobilization. Damn, 10 regiments from Lazio. Holy God. How many people live here? Almost 1 million people live in Rome. Wow. I'm spending basically a full everywhere. At least our production isn't affected by that much. It's not bad. Wow, we're growing so quickly. Holy crap. What do we export? Canned food, wine, and fertilizer. That all goes to market. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Is there anything else here that's really useful? Carnton Steiermark has coal. Croatia. Doesn't have much. Well, anywho. Let's go ahead and move on out. Let us invade. Russia and Germany will join, but I'm actually going to leave them out of it. I don't want them involved, because that would make this a lot bigger than I want it to be. World's Fair, we will host it. Move on into Dalmatia. Here come the Austrians. We're trying to take some of these forts real fast, just kind of trying to snipe them. Ooh. They moved in a lot of men into these positions. Check that out, 66,000, 20,000 there. So actually, let's go ahead before they entrench. Actually, I'll leave him there. Let's engage this stack. We'll bring in some troops. Combat with is excellent. Uh-oh, engage me there. We have some troops here, though. Not bad. These men are dug in, probably, yeah. Not bad at all. That dug in helps. Dig in, dug in. $39,000 there. Let's try and withdraw from that. Yeah, let's go ahead and retreat there. Ooh. Holy shit, actually, they mobilized to 285 when they mobilized. Wow. That's a lot. We're about to siege down a lot of this here in southern Austria. What's the combat with here? Do we need troops here? Yeah, we could use reinforcements in Pola. We have a lot of men here, about 200,000. Cruiser build times. Let's go for, I think, this stack in Verona. Let's see, 31,000 here in Ravenna. Nice. Let's just keep squashing these stacks. It might even be enough war score just to get what I want later. Or at least not even later, just pretty soon. Excellent combat with here. Look at that. That's beautiful. They actually have artillery. They've got those infantry. But my god. That combat with is excellent. We take a lot of casualties compared to what I think we should. 109,000 men there. Excellent combat with. I'm pretty sure it's their damn artillery, man, because they have artillery and I don't. Assassination attempt. Uh-oh. God damn it. We've taken so many casualties in this, man. I think it's because I don't have any artillery. That's honestly what I think it is. I'm not sure, though. I might have to remedy that for sure. I mean, no matter how many troops I stick in here, if I don't have artillery, then it's not going to matter. Working women. Blood and conquest. Apologies. What were you saying? Naturally, the war effort demands every available hand. That's funny. Let's see here. What's my war score right now? 16. Not bad. Okay, let's go for some... Let's go for some army tech. Send the 64 sack down here. Let's get some troops to engage over here. This is going to be a tough battle because those guys are entrenched. Let's withdraw from this. We don't have any armor support. Oh, it actually went our way. Not bad at all. Damn, Battle of Verona went very well for us. Wow. Austria will give us what we want. Well, first let's demand South Tyrol. Then what do I want to take? Do I want to take Tyrol, or I would really prefer Dalmatia and Croatia, to be honest. So give me that. Let's just keep fighting until they'll give me that. Ooh, right here is kind of some bad casualties. Ugh. We still have a lot of war score from battles. Alrighty, so hopefully we can turn this battle around a little bit. They actually just took back Innsbruck. Let's move on up there, see if I can encircle those men. It's pretty bad terrain though. Conifer Forest Mountains. We'll see how that goes. How's the rebels? Jacobins. What? Really? How do I have Jacobins? Rebellion in our ally. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. Morocco's unimportant. So how much war score do I need to take what I want? Wow, 50. Holy shit. How much do I need for Croatia? Damn, 42 war score to demand Croatia, huh? Jesus. Ivory Tower intellectual. Okay. Hudenberg. That's interesting. Wow, we have some pretty bad attrition in some of these places. Wow, they actually get a river crossing and now they get an entrenchment penalty as well. That's nice. That's on their home turf too. I have my cruisers. Jesus Christ, the Battle of Innsbruck. We lost so many men. Fuck. Yeah, I think I need artillery. At this point, though, I guess we'll just make him... Those are in Asia. Yeah, most of them come from the colonies, so... Let's just recruit what we can from here in the... Europe. A lot of Italians will die before this war is over. 'Tis necessary. Okay, so what do people want now? A 1-year draft, open immigration, acceptable minimum wage. Most people want, yeah, a 1-year draft. Huh. And I have unrest. Jacobins. Holy God. Let's go for open immigration, I guess, if that'll satisfy some people. That's my war score. Only 30. Jesus, I need a lot. I need a lot more. These casualties are atrocious. We're not even getting any good rolls. Oh yeah, they have a lot. Oh my God, they have a lot. A lot of artillery, mobile artillery, artillery engineers. I have engineers and armor. Fuck. God, we take such terrible casualties. Wartime election. Whoa, check that out. What the hell? Look at that. These guys look like German soldiers or something. They look like from the Wehrmacht. That's pretty cool. Communist seized power in Scandinavia? Damn. Let's have these troops replenished for a little while. Let's siege them when we can from here. It actually looks like most of my armies consist of just infantry. I don't even think I have gas attack yet. That would have been nice. Oh, there we go. Can use gas attack. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Can I test it out? $65,000 there. Gas attack +2. Yeah, the enemy doesn't have gas attack. Dude, we are taking just terrible losses. Look at that shit. This is me and this is them. Oh my God, look at that. I lose like 1,000 men for any one of theirs. Fuck. I don't understand why though. Why is that? Why am I taking such terrible losses? I don't even know. Son of a bitch, I have to go through Trent. Fuck. So this war actually isn't going as well as I thought it would. War exhaustion's kind of high. The Austrians are actually putting up a pretty stiff fight. Let's go ahead and move like 112,000 men into that region. Jesus, we lost some of our war score now. Fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to go through Trent. Fuck. I need men now. Split this stack. Let's send 91,000 over there, and let's send like 100,000 to the east. Yeah, I think our organization's pretty low as well. Well, before this episode gets too long, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break here, and we will come back to this. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you soon.